today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this makeup look for you. It's like a matte brown smoky eye, winged liner, big lashes, and a lipstick, not a matte lip. Oh my god, I'm not wearing a matte lip. I just got these new Too Faced lipsticks and they feel so nice on your lips, oh my goodness. And I really like the colour. So if you want to see how to get this makeup look, then just keep watching.
Okay, so starting off with my bare face, I am going to be priming first of all with the Too Faced Hangover X primer. This is the first time using this. This literally just came in the post, but I've been dying to try it, and it definitely lived up to the hype. It feels so refreshing and hydrating on your face. It's got coconut water in it, and it's just like really good for you, so I really enjoyed wearing it. And then I'm going to be just priming the centre of my face with the Skin Perfection Instant Magic Touch blurring thing from L'Oreal, just in this like area where I get slightly larger pores, so just that area, the forehead and the chin. Once you have primed and sort of prepped your face, we're going to be moving on to foundation. Foundation, I'm going to be using the Illamasqua Skin Base on my Damp Beauty Blender Pro. I'm using the shade 10.5, dotting it all over my face and then blending in with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so once you've done with the foundation, I'm moving on to concealer. I'm using the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer. I've got these in two shades. I've got light beige and medium beige, purely because right now, neither of them are suitable for my skin tone. Neither of them work. So I went in first of all with medium beige, which you can see, this is medium beige now, is pretty much the same colour as my face. Like, it's not really much brighter, it's just gonna conceal. So I use more of this one to like conceal the under eye, and then I go in with the light beige on top to more highlight the face, if that makes sense. Like, you totally don't need to use two, but as you can see, as I said, it doesn't brighten. So now you can see this is the light beige, it's like a tiny bit brighter. But if I'd put just this light beige, it would have been too bright. Does that make sense? Is that really confusing? You can just totally use one colour. It just wasn't working for me today, so I went in with two. I'm going to blend it out with the Damp Beauty Blender, and then I'll be setting it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm just going to let that sit there and bake for a quick minute while I go in with contour and bronzing. So first of all, I'm using my Makeup Forever Pro Fusion Bronzer in 30M on this Real Techniques blush brush. I'm doing this more in a kind of 3 shape around the face. This is more just to bronze the face and just make me have a bit more colour, because I was pretty pasty this day. It's also going to give you a subtle contour, but we will be going in with a more, to define the contour, I will be going in with Bahama Mama from, I love saying that, Bahama Mama. That's how I feel like I say it every time I say it. Yeah, so going in with Bahama Mama on this e.l.f. like contour brush. I really like this brush. I haven't used it for ages, but I used to use it all the time. So I'm just using this to just, because it's like a cooler shade, just to like deepen up and define the contour a tiny bit more, just to make sure our face is nice and sculpted and cut. I'm just going to brush away the excess powder that we have left on the face and also use this brush to blend out the contour. And then going in with blush. I'm using blush. I never use blush, but this was too cute not to use. This is the Too Faced blusher in Baby Love. This video isn't sponsored by Too Faced, by the way. I literally just got, if you follow me on Snapchat, you'll see that they sent me a load of stuff and I was just dying to use all of it because everything is so pretty and it's like really Valentine's-y looking. So yeah, that's why I'm using loads of it. This blush was really nice though. For our highlights, I'm using Opal by Becca. Don't know why I picked this up. I way prefer Champagne Pop. I used to love Opal until Champagne Pop was invented, and now I just prefer Champagne Pop. But yeah, I went in with Opal for whatever reason. So just highlighting with my Real Techniques. I think this is actually called a Duo Fiber Contour Brush, but I don't really see this. I've never used this for contour, but whatever. Setting my face with the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. I really like this spray at the moment. It's really fine. Like, compared to MAC Fix Plus, I find it a lot finer, if that makes sense. Anyway, moving on to eyebrows. I'm just using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown on the Anastasia brow brush in number 12. I rarely use the pomade because, to be honest, I don't really like it. But I thought I need to use something different because I always use the same product for you guys. So I thought, oh, I'll just use this today. And actually, I really liked how it came out. I think it just takes me a little bit longer and I feel like they look a little bit more like done. Whereas with my powder, I feel they look a little bit more natural. But that's okay. This wasn't really a natural look, like, at all. So that was cool to go with these. I just softened the inner part with my beauty blender and brush them through, and then this one eyebrow is done. You can see the difference, and then there's the other. Moving on to eyes, I'm going to be using the Too Faced chocolate palette because it just smelled so good. Like, literally, this is so, I can't believe they make it smell like this. It's so good. Anyway, a lot of you actually asked for a tutorial with one of the Too Faced chocolate bar palettes, but I actually didn't even have one. So when they sent it to me, I was like, oh, finally I can do this video for you guys. So that was good. So taking my Sigma E40, I'm going in with peanut butter. I'm taking it on the fluffy brush first to give that wash of colour that you saw as a transitional colour. And then I'm going into my MAC 217. Same colour, would you believe it? This is the same colour, so this is peanut butter as well. But obviously because it's a slightly smaller, denser brush, it gives you more of a like pigmented look. Just keep working up, building up the colour until you're happy with it. But I'm just running this from the inner to the outer crease in small circular motions and windscreen wiper motions. I'm then going in with this amazing matte brown shade called Truffled. Truffled? I'm just packing that on that lid space. I want this to be a completely matte colour, like a completely matte eyeshadow look. I love mattes. So I just packed that onto the centre of the eye and then worked it, like blended it out with the MAC 217 with no additional product, just to blend it out into peanut butter. So I want this to be a really seamless look of just the darker brown fading into the lighter, more warmer brown. And this is it, like when I envisioned this in my head, this is exactly how it looked. So I was really pleased. I'm just going to highlight the brow bone with the coconut creme shadow in the palette. I'm just looking at this palette now and there's just so many nice colours in it. Like, oh my god, I think I might need to do another video with this. Anyway, moving back to this look, I'm lining my eye. I'm doing a wing with my Maybelline matte liner. I did start using a gel liner, didn't work at all, it was completely dried up. So back to my trusty old matte Maybelline. I did a fairly thick wing, but thinner in the inner corner to thicker in the outer corner. That's just the shape that I like. And once you've done that, I'm just applying, oh my god, I literally have used everything Too Faced. I should have used a Too Faced foundation. I could have just called this a Too Faced makeup tutorial. Why didn't I use my Too Faced foundation? How silly of me. Anyway, lashes Too Faced Better Than Sex, and then falsies are the Lily lashes in Mykonos. Moving on to the lower lash line, I'm basically going in with the exact same colours. So first of all, on the flat definer, I'm taking peanut butter. I'm going to blend that out with the MAC 217 just so it gives a bit more of a soft smokiness. I am focusing most of this product on the outer half of the eye, and then I do go back in with the Truffled just to deepen it up, so a little bit closer to the lash line. I'm going in with a nude water pencil just to open up the eyes a bit, and this is where we're going in with Truffled. So keeping it on that very outer half and really, really close to the lash line. Yeah. once you've done that, the eyes are complete. Moving on to lips, I'm lining them with my Kylie Lip Kit Dolce K liner. This is my favourite liner at the moment, so I'm just using it non-stop. And then moving on to lipstick, and as I said, it's a Too Faced one, and this one is in the shade Naughty Nude. Yeah, it's Too Faced colour drenched lip cream, so it's like a proper lipstick. It's actually quite glossy, like you'll see the finished look, like it's pretty glossy. Look, like glossy, I would say that's glossy, right? Which is so different for me, but that's the finished look, guys.
Okay, so this is the finished makeup look, guys. I really hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.